Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. Today, there was another big trade in the MLB today as the Los Angeles Dodgers have made another splash move as the Dodgers have acquired two pitchers from the White Sox, former Dodger Joe Kelly and starter Lance Lynn. Love the trade for the Dodgers. The Dodgers have been making good moves throughout the trade deadline to start off, and there are still quite a bit of time on the trade deadline left. Today's Saturday, still basically Friday. It's 1 a.m., so I'm saying Saturday. And so you got a full day of Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday. And then the trade deadline ends on Tuesday, August 1st. So, there's been a lot of decent trades. Giolito's been traded. Lance Lynn's been traded. Graveman's been traded. I'm probably missing a couple other guys. David Robertson got traded. Who else? Kiki Hernandez, Med Rosario, and I know I'm probably missing someone else in that list. Carlos Santana got traded to the Brewers, but in return for Joe Kelly and Lance Lynn, the White Sox are getting Trayce Thompson, who I actually really love. Trayce Thompson. I'm a big basketball fan, so, I've just always, the moment I found out, this guy was in the MLB, I loved him because, I like Klay Thompson. As a Rockets fan, it's been hard to like him because he's killed my Rockets, but he's a hell of a player. He's a hell of a shooter. He's one of the best shooters to ever play the game of basketball. In fact, not only is Trayce Thompson, he's a decent player, and I even started to like him even more when he had the 3-run home. He had a 3 home run game this year on April 1st in the opening series game. It wasn't opening day. It was April 1st. It was like their second or third game of the year. I can't remember who they were playing, though. But Trayce Thompson hit 3 home runs in the game, had 8 RBIs. But ever since, hasn't been playing that great this year. This season with the Dodgers has a 155 batting average with a total of, I think he has... This year with the Dodgers has a total of 5 home runs, and 3 of them were in one game, and 14 RBIs when 8 of them were in one game, and a 155 batting average, which is not as good as 2022 when he was having a great year. 2022 with the Dodgers, played 74 games, had 13 home runs, 40 RBIs, a batting average of 268, and was really good for the Dodgers. In 2022, had a great year, and now has struggled. Ever since the 3 homer game, the 3 home run game, and the 8 RBI game, he has kind of struggled. Since then, he's only hit 6 RBIs and 3 home runs since then, and that's pretty much been, he's played pretty much like he's pretty much played another 85 games since then, 85 games since then. So only 3 homers and 6 RBIs in 85 games since that big game he had to start off the year. It hasn't been that great, but I hope he's able to get a fresh start in Chicago and maybe get back to the way he was playing for the Dodgers in 2022. But along with that, they also get pitchers, double-A right-handers, Nick Nastarani. He was a top prospect for the Dodgers. He was ranked as the 9th best prospect for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and he's a really solid pitcher. And they also got double-A pitcher Jordan Leisure, who's also another solid pitcher. I'm going to go over Joe Kelly and Lance Lynn's stats. So Joe Kelly, he's kind of struggled for the White Sox the last couple of years there. Had the two great. As an Astros fan, I hate Joe Kelly. That whole incident with Carlos Correa, but he was a great pitcher for the Dodgers in 2020 and 21. In those 2 seasons. last 2 years in Chicago, he's been terrible. But if he can get back to form with the Dodgers, which is actually funny, it feels like the Dodgers have been, the trade deadline, have been acquiring former players. I mean, Kike Hernandez spent 5 or 6 seasons with them. Joe Kelly spent 3 seasons with them. They're getting back all their former players. Who's next? Are they going to trade for Justin Turner? No, I'm just kidding. I don't think they'll trade for Justin Turner, but with the recent trades, trading for Joe Kelly and and also trading for Kike Hernandez, wouldn't totally surprise me if they did it because Turner is available. The Red Sox are willing to trade him, but Kelly's struggled this year a little bit. He has basically a 5 ERA. It's 4.97. It's a 1-5 record. In his 2 years with Chicago, has a record of 2-8. He's played in 31 games, 1 save, 29 innings pitched, 26 hits given up, 19 runs, 16 earned runs, 3 home runs, 12 walks, and a total of 41 strikeouts. 2022 with the White Sox, 1-3 record, 6.10 ERA, 43 games, 1 start. Total 1 save, 37 innings pitched, 36 hits given up, 26 runs given up, 25 earned runs given up. Home runs gave up a total of 23 home runs. 2 home runs, only 2 home runs. It's actually not that bad. 23 walks given up though, and 53 strikeouts. But then his seasons with the Dodgers in 2021 and in 2020 were just unbelievable. With the Dodgers in 2021 was 2-0 with a 2.86 ERA, played in 48 games, had a total of 2 saves, pitched in 44 innings with a total of 50 strikeouts, and only gave up with the Dodgers in 2021 28 hits and 16 runs. And then 2020 with the Dodgers was even better. Didn't have any wins or losses, but did have a 1.80 ERA, played in 12 games with 1 start, pitched in 10 innings, give up 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs, 7 walks, 0 home runs, and had a total of, with the Dodgers in 2020, had a total of 9 strikeouts. Or no. Yeah, is that right? 2020 had 9 strikeouts in 2020. He was great for them in 2020. Played some great baseball. As if for Lance Lynn, who spent the last 3 seasons with the Chicago White Sox, he's a 2-time All-Star in 2012 and 2021. This season's been a little bit of a struggle for Lance Lynn. He's 6-9 this year with an ERA of 6.47. 21 games, 21 starts, 120 innings pitched, 130 hits given up, which is not bad, but not great either. 94 runs given up with 86 earned runs, 28 home runs, which is a career high that he's given up. I mean, yeah, he's never given up that many home runs in a year. 45 walks given up. And a total of so this year he's given up 94 runs, 86 earned runs, 45 walks, and a total, that can't be right. 144 strikeouts. 2022 with the White Sox, 8-7, way better. 8-7 record, 3.99 ERA, 21 starts, 21 games, 21 starts, 121 innings pitched, which is almost the same amount of innings he's pitched this year. 119 hits given up, 65 runs given up, 54 earned runs. So stats are way better than they were this season, this season so far. 19 home runs given up, 19 walks given up, and strikeouts 124, which is lower than this season. 2021, he was an All-Star with the White Sox, played in 11 games had an 11-6 record, 28 games, 28 starts. He pitched in 157 innings, gave up 123 hits, 52 runs. Is that right? Yeah. 52 runs. Is that the right number? Yeah, 52 runs with 47 earned runs, 18 home runs with 45 walks. And he had a total of 176 strikeouts. So, I mean, yeah, he's been really solid with the White Sox over the last 3 years. Was an All-Star in 2021, was an All-Star in 2012 as well. I like this trade for the Dodgers. I mean, I think they've really improved, throughout the trade deadline so far. They've, improved their infield and their hitting a little bit with Ahmed Rosario and Kiki Hernandez, a familiar face. They've improved the pitching with adding in Joe Kelly, another familiar face, and Lance Lynn with starting pitching, which I think was a little bit needed. Injuries have kind of haunted the Dodgers starting pitchers this year. I really like what the Dodgers have done so far in the trade deadline. And I'm just going to throw this out there. I don't even know if the Dodgers are going to be done. I think the Dodgers could potentially make a couple of their moves. I think we heard something. No, I was about to say I saw a report that they were interested in Cardinals starter Jordan Hicks, but I was thinking that was the Dodgers, but it was the Rangers that I read that were interested in them. I think the Dodgers could make another move or two. Wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't happen, but at the same time, I think it could. Those are your thoughts. That's for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know your thoughts on the trade. Peace out.